There's an electricity in this building.
We take what we want.
Click. Oh, click.
Welcome to OVW. To announce that we will be holding a tournament for the Kentucky State title, and this will be a one-night tournament, and we will have qualifying matches that will start next week.
But what I want, yes, if you lose, you're done at OVW. Not that easy. Oh, it's that easy. No. Yes or no.
This you just closed the door. Oh! I just closed the door.
Haley's throwing hands trying to get out and does.
And if I tell you that ripcord lariat. Oh, hold on, there's Layla Gray.
What's Layla Gray doing?
Oh, hold on, Layla Gray, where the hell did Layla Gray come from?
Hang on. There's HOLLYHOOD HALEY J.
Speaking of imposters, we know there's only one. Baddie and OVW. Damn flat. Hold on, Shawn Reed, where the hell did Shawn Reed come from? We're all just intent on tearing each other apart. The cage match wasn't enough in blood and steel. What is it going to take?
I've just been informed by Al So that there is a special timekeeper for this match. The Hustler to get Hoodle. There will be a special referee for this match.
Wait.
Good fella, Mad Bun.
Shame to do the
He's not keeping time.
Oh!
Don't put your hands on Buns. Adam Revolver. Don't put your hands on the referee.
Where's the unjust?
Oh, Adam Revolver and Shane and the douche now, tucking their tail and running away.
What the hell?
And the special guest ring announcer is Superior Tony Evans.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
One night stand power slam.
What? He's got the championship.
Jack Vaughn. Where the hell did Jack Vaughn come from? Beat over the national heavyweight champion. Curry missed everything. No. Fanny pack knee from Cal Hero. He did it. Come on.
Is acting like he beat me because of you, Jack. Because you stuck your nose in my business. Well, guess what, Jack? Not only do I never want to see you again, I definitely don't want to see you inside those walls, OVW. Neither does anybody else. You wanted to be a part of our group. You wanted to be a part of the faction. No, Jack, you're not going to be a part of anything ever again. I can guarantee you that. Do you understand? Everybody is going to understand real quick. Adam, you're very lucky and fortunate to be a part of the Kentucky State Championship tournament. All you gotta do is win now. That's it. Win. Because if you don't, you'll find out what happens when you don't win. Certified Luke Kurtis, the man that's notorious for losing. I don't like losing. And I'm really not liking you, Luke. So when I suggest that your career's on the line, don't take that as a threat. Take that as the benchmark for where your life is at right now. That's where you are in the world. Because if you lose, and you cannot obtain the Rush Division Championship, why go on? Why? Why be a part of the faction? Why come to OVW? Why try to even continue with your career? You shouldn't. So, Jack, stay out of my way. Cal Hero, I demand, I will get a rematch. A new day is dawning, boys. Mr. Nice Guy is long gone. I guarantee it.
All right, guys, I don't want you to worry about a thing, all right? We've got this. Just remember who we are, all right? We are the faction.
Hey, what are you doing?
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
All right, folks, your OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Jesse Goddard's uncharacteristically unkempt and unhinged, guys.
He's upset, and rightfully so. After all the travesties that happened to the faction over these last couple weeks, I'd be the same way.
Jesse Goddard's absolutely seething. I've never seen Jesse Goddard's this angry before. This unhinged is a good word, Brian.
I've never seen that many follicles on his face, but Jesse Goddard's in a whole new world right now. The faction on their own tonight. Let's go ahead and get into OVW. There's only one man get us on the road. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Brian, you got it. Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is one half of the Derby City Destroyers, Big Zoe!
Big Zoe making his imposing way to the ring here at ringside for the night. Brian Kinnison with Dance and Stevie J, the Mastermind, the Masker, Easton Villain, and OVW pillar Josh Ashcraft. And Josh, you know this man incredibly well.
Yeah, so someone that I have spent the better part of almost the last decade around. And I can tell you, this is a very focused Big Zoe.
And his opponent from the last hunt, he is the Monster Hunter, Bo Sawyer.
Steve, you look at Big Zoe, a bit of a kaiju, but Bo Sawyer fancies himself a monster hunter.
My God, we have got two meaty men slapping meat in the middle of OVW Davis Arena here tonight. I cannot wait.
So, Steve, this is a meat-slapping kickoff to OVW tonight, and not just that, this is part of the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament. We will see the final match May 25th at All Systems Go. The TV special tickets are on sale right now, but right now, what's on the line is an opportunity to move forward in the tournament.
Bo Sawyer likes to hunt monsters, and he's in there with a monster of a man in Big Zoe. And you've got to understand, Bo Sawyer, a man with almost 20 years in the professional wrestling business, he has seen monsters. He has slain monsters, but I don't think he's ever seen one quite like Zoe.
Big Zoe may not be 100%. Oh, my goodness.
That cartwheel kick might say otherwise.
Not having his tag team partner, Gnarls Garvin, by his side here. He's got to be maybe feeling that there's something missing from his game.
Well, Big Zoe wanting to move forward in this Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight title tournament. And you know that Zoe has a better chance than most, and that's the thing that makes Zoe so scary. It's his agility, it's the speed, it's that vertical leap in which he drops that leg. And again, that's Zoe, man. He is a juggernaut. He starts moving in one direction, it takes everything you've got to try to stop him.
Big Zoe smells the championship opportunity on the line here, guys. Big Zoe has not held a singles championship for over 3 years here in OVW, and he sees this path as a huge opportunity. But in front of that, a huge opponent in Bo Sawyer.
Bo tried to throw that discus clothesline. Zoe had it scouted.
Big Zoe, big splash, middle of the ring, nowhere to go for Bo.
And he gets the Duke.
Here's your winner, Big Zoe.
Big Zoe picking up the win in convincing fashion. Folks, don't go anywhere. We got so much more OVW tonight on the way to All Systems Go.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Huh. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Ups you need.
Oh, God.
That running cross out of cash flow. Cash now, look at the agility.
Twisting payload there.
Let's go over there. Cash Flow
Was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
Dream Girl Ellie.
What in the hell is she doing here? She should be wearing an ankle bracelet at least.
Actually, Steve, I'm glad you're here. You're pretty familiar with women who just got out of jail. What should we be expecting from Dream Girl Ellie tonight?
Chaos. If my past experience is any indication,
How is that different from any other time Ellie's here?
Oh, Davis Arena. Guess who's back, baby? Now listen, Shalonce and PJ want to run around here, call me a Florida hillbilly, because I used to live in a trailer, because I'm from Florida, obviously, and because I drink. If that was supposed to be an insult, baby girl, you need to work harder, okay? And being a hillbilly, I have a family business. And my grandma, she likes to sell special products. And that's how I raised my bail to get out of jail, because Shalonce didn't do it at all. Shalonce is a little diva who wants to run around here trying to insult me for no reason other than being scared that I'm gonna take her title. Now, being the diva that Shalonce is, she wants to get me a...
Diva am I. I'm wrestling's best musical diva. I am Shalonce. I'm the best. I am wrestling's best musical diva.
Dollar
and I
Tree?
meant everything I said.
Dollar Tree?
Oh, you really want to stick with the Dollar Tree Beyonce?
I mean, I can call you 99-cent Beyonce.
Yeah, Dollar Tree's $1.25 now.
I think you are the great value Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that what you understand? Isn't that what you... Ain't that what you understand? The great country bumpin' Ellie.
Still beautiful.
Not her genre.
Hey, PJ.
Who told you to get up there before me?
PJ,
Get back
how's
down.
your neck doing?
Shalonce is the best. Shalonce is the best. Gosh, good thing you went to law school.
Did he? Did he really?
Shalonce is the best.
Well, Shalonce, I do have some really good news for you. No guitar. I got no guitar. Don't worry, no guitar.
I said take it off. Yeah, she's so hard to get good help. Good thing you're a lawyer.
But I do have some really good news for you.
Okay.
The judge, after you got me wrongfully arrested because you're a coward, did reinstate my OVW contract, so I'm back. And I'm back for good.
No, she can't do this.
Yes, I'm back.
No.
I'm back, baby, I'm back. You had one job and you failed. You can say it, it's okay.
Look, no one insults him but me.
That's okay, Ellie. Coming out here with your BTE, this big trailer energy you got going on, and your sob story about Meemaw, mobile home, and look, it's fine. If she said she was proud of you, she was lying through her one tooth. We all know. Shut up. And as for you all, listen, one thing you should know is They chant Dollar Tree, but they're actually complimenting you because in their minds, Dollar Tree is high-end shopping.
It's the best you can do. Well, I'm the best that you have. And sweetie, I don't care. Shut up, it's Shalonce's show. Shalonce, Shalonce.
This crowd coming live for Dream Girl Ellie.
Ask me.
It doesn't matter what they chant. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what anyone has to say because there's no denying it that I am the champion. I'm the queen of OVW and it doesn't matter
You
Plus,
okay over
look.
there, baby? You okay over there?
You okay? You all right? Listen, we've cut this skin tag off once before. We'll do it again. She'll keep coming back. We'll keep cutting you off. It's fine. It is fine. I'm glad. How was your trip in jail? Did you finally get one shower?
Oh,
It smells like
cute.
it. Good. You okay? What's going on with you? Are you all right? Don't push me near.
Shalonce, what's wrong over there?
You need to keep your distance. At least a double wide width away from us.
6 feet.
Too many
don't
stunners
worry.
from you. Too many. Are you okay? What's wrong with you? You all right? Is he itching? All right. Talking. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh well, I did have another little present for you. My grandma likes to make this soap, and she measures with her heart because that's what hillbillies do. And sometimes she adds just a little bit too much talcum powder. How's your dress feel? I washed it in it.
Well, hold on.
Are you a little itchy, baby girl? Are you a little itchy?
Son of an itch.
Are you itchy? Good. Bye, bitch.
What? Shalonce scratching and clawing Dream Girl Ellie. She did all she wanted. She's getting out of Dodge.
She's going to be hearing from PJ Jones.
Well,
that skin is priceless.
Shalonce may want to scratch and claw Ellie's eyes out right now. She's just scratching whatever piece of skin she can get to.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Want to raise money for your school, club, or organization? You can bring the action-packed excitement of OVW to your town. Email info@ovwrestling.com today to find out more. High school athletic departments, police and fire departments, sports teams, civic groups, or any group wanting to raise money can bring the superstars of OVW to town for a night of hard-hitting, high-flying, action-packed excitement.
Welcome to OVW.
Bring the superstars of tomorrow to your town.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the great beyond, the star of the show, Star Rider.
The man with a bad attitude the size of Saturn and multiple OVW Rush Division Championship reigns. We're looking at Star Rider. Star Rider looking in top molly-whopping shape tonight, and yep, making eye contact. Hello.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, the future Will Austin.
How disrespectful of Will Austin taking a handmade sign from one of our fans, just throwing it on the ground. He should be happy that anybody wants to support him.
The man calls himself the future, and that's the future our fans have to look forward to. Maybe don't make any more signs for this guy.
Yeah, future ain't very bright if that's the case.
This matchup, though, looking to light up the fans. Star Rider versus Will Austin, two of the best in the Rush division. And Star Rider, I gotta admit, guys, I respect him. He's an incredible competitor. He hates me, and I don't fully understand what happened.
I mean, I can understand.
You've looked in the mirror.
Like, yeah. Anyhow, point being, Star Rider, one of the men that was one of the founding fathers, if you want to call him that, of the OVW Rush division.
Absolutely.
And a man that still claims that division should be rightfully his.
We saw Star Rider just a few months ago, Star Rider Luke Kurtis going tooth and nail saying they built the Rush division. Star Rider has a huge claim to that. Put the division on his back and put on clinic after clinic of matches to put that division in the center of OVW.
And look at that, Star Rider showing off his smarts, flat out telling Will Austin, you ain't gonna be able to do that and beat me. Up and over goes Austin. A beautiful show of athleticism on his own.
Go ahead. I was going to say, Will Austin can flip and flop all he wants, but he needs to realize that he is in there with a former Rush Division champion and one of the best in all of OVW.
Well, see, after I've talked to Will Austin, the seriousness in which he takes his professional wrestling career, he knows he's in there with the former Rush Division champion. He knows the opportunity in front of him.
Just trading arm drags back and forth. And look, both men go for a Japanese, and it's a stalemate.
Oh, hold on. Will Austin, though, getting the upper hand, or underhand, I guess.
Star tries to get a quick head scissors out of it. Austin just manages to flip back to his feet. And again.
Hurricane run into a cartwheel.
Brilliant counter wrestling by both of these men, but especially by Star Rider.
Quicker than the hiccup, both of these competitors. This match is going to be, hold on. Crowd letting Will Austin know just what they think of him, guys. I think they think the future sucks.
These mouth breathers wouldn't know a decent wrestler if he punched him in the face, which he should.
Well, I think that might get him arrested. None of these people are in the wrestling match with Will Austin, but Star Rider is, and he needs to turn his focus to the former Rush Division champion.
Well, and now listen to the OVW faithful here with a Star Rider chant, not something I think I've heard in Davis Arena before.
Here's the thing, Star Rider might have been acting pretty reprehensible over the last little bit. When you're good enough at your job, people are going to like you.
Fair point. Now Will Austin trying to offer a handshake. Oh, but just a front kick right to the gut.
Star Rider duped by the oldest trick in the book. Maybe Will Austin is the future after all.
Star Rider bringing down those right hands on the future, now stomping away at it. Will Austin in trouble here. He is ticked off Star Rider, and he is raining down.
Star Rider letting his aggression get the better of him.
Star Rider telling Will Austin, you're about to get mollywopped.
Star sends Austin off. Huge back body drop.
Mollywop might be an understatement. Will Austin almost flew out of Davis Arena.
Almost got a peek of Star Rider's hometown up in the Constellations with that back body drop. But Star Rider maybe taking a little bit too much time here.
Star charges in. Oh, and Will Austin catches him with a short back elbow to the mouth.
But is he going to be able to capitalize on it? Oh, maybe so.
Guys, that's the double-edged sword of the Rush division. It's fast, and but that quickness sometimes works against you. That momentum of yourself works against you.
Star Rider now got Austin up in the electric chair position. Oh, but look at that. Just Will Austin reaching down and yanking at the mask of Star Rider. Star can't see.
Twisting it sideways.
Shotgun drop kick fires Star back into that corner, and Star Rider still attempting to adjust his mask so we can see.
And the thing is with that, Star Rider blinded the entire time into that maneuver. No way to protect himself in that fall.
Brilliant wrestling there by Will Austin. I do see a bright future for this guy. He's wrestling smarter, not harder.
Oh, God!
Rolls through pay dirt.
Planted him deep. Star Rider out at two, but guys, that might have been instinct.
I thought that was it.
You saw Star Rider's head crash on the mat and then bounce up after the ricochet.
The human spine is not meant to bend in the way that Star Rider's just did. I have no idea how he kicked out or how he's made it back to his feet.
Hold on. Oh, Star Rider doing more than getting to his feet. But Josh, you ask how he can do it. You're looking at a man that survived the first ever scaffold match in OVW history, a multi-time Rush Division champion, the king of the mollywop.
It looks like he's got his mask back where it needs to be, and by God, he is fired up.
Star Rider able to see now, and he has set his sights on Will Austin.
Will Austin now on spaghetti legs. Star Rider looking to do more damage.
Ducks that line. Oh, Austin's got him up in that tilt-a-whirl. But Star Rider managed to turn it into a DDT.
Deep DDT.
Will Austin folded in half. He might be done.
And look at that, Star Rider, the adrenaline coursing through his body.
He needs to capitalize on that huge DDT.
This match has been so back and forth. Both men brought their A game tonight. Oh, look at Will Austin showing some heart.
Showing some heart, showing some disrespect.
Oh!
Star Rider hits that Star Killer.
That might have been a mistake on Will Austin's behalf, getting on the bad side of Star Rider.
He might be out cold, but Star Rider doesn't look like he's finished yet, guys.
Star Rider should cover him.
Star Rider not typically known for his half measures. And hold on, what's he thinking here?
Hang on, he's got him hooked up. We see that Star Destroyer Brainbuster. No, Austin rolls through, small package. Will Austin got him.
Your winner, Will Austin.
What an upset. Will Austin got him deep with that small package and picked up the win.
Star Rider had this match won, took too much time. Will Austin pulling it out.
Will Austin may very well be the future of OVW. Huge upset, huge win.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't gonna be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life. And I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was gonna be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is a qualifying match for the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. Introducing first from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He is bigger than your boyfriend.
Hush!
Prettier than your girlfriend.
Hush! Hush!
Eric Cornish has one job, and Tony Evans can't even do that. Sorry.
You get these ropes for me, I'm a star. You're gonna treat me like I'm a star. Hush!
Can you imagine if he did that the entire time since he's been here? We'd never know his name.
I got all night. I don't care about you all. Hush. Now, you all know if you've been watching, if you've been following along, I'm a man of very few words out here. Hush! Now, I'm a man of very few words, so I'm gonna give you the bullets that you need to know. I am superior to you. I am superior to you. And I am superior to everyone back there. You are looking at your next Kentucky heavyweight champion right here. I'm gonna run through everyone in this tournament, and I will win. So if there's anybody back there that's got a pair on them, and they want a piece of superior Tony Evans, come get it.
His opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, elusive ERIC DARKSTORM.
ERIC DARKSTORM making his way to the ring, guys. It is a qualifying match for the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament, and we will see that final match May 25th at All Systems Go.
After the hellacious match that ERIC DARKSTORM had with Cash Flow a couple Saturdays ago, you gotta wonder, is he gonna be 100% for this? Because he's gonna need to be against the superior one.
Tony Evans getting in incredible shape. Guys, you know how he gets his bulk, right? Eats a lot of hush puppies.
Jesus.
Here we go, qualifying matchup to get in the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And both these guys have not held singles gold here in OVW. What an opportunity that lays before them.
We've seen a little bit more aggression out of ERIC DARKSTORM here recently, and you know that going into this Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship qualifying match, tournament qualifier match, sorry, it's a mouthful, guys.
It really is.
Well, I think DARKSTORM, he's been under the bright lights of Davis Arena so many times, the beautiful lights of DC Productions, but usually in a tag team environment. Now he has a chance to stand out on his own, and he knows he has all the tools in the shed.
Josh was talking about the aggression that he had starting this match off. Both of these guys are going tooth and nail for their chance at the championship.
As well they should. You saw ERIC DARKSTORM just raking that forearm across the eyes of Evans. Evans responds by dragging the eyes of DARKSTORM across that top rope.
That will burn the eyes, that'll disorient you, and Tony Evans now taking advantage of a prone ERIC DARKSTORM.
I must say that I very much enjoy the shortcuts that both of these men are taking tonight in the ring.
Back elbow to the mouth at what looked like almost 100 miles per hour. Gotta think, that's gonna definitely scramble your brains.
DARKSTORM scrambling the brains of Tony Evans on that middle turnbuckle, finding a way to get back into this, finding an opening.
Might have hushed up the superior one a little bit with that.
DARKSTORM just so dangerous. Oh, running European when he gets going. He's the Ricky Steamboat of the streets, guys. He's got every tool he needs. He just needs the right opportunity.
Ricky Streetboat.
There it is. And look at Tony Evans now down to a knee after that vicious chop.
ERIC DARKSTORM, you've got to think, has a strategy in mind coming into this, facing off against superior Tony Evans.
What these two are doing. Oh, we got a pin.
Oh, look at this. Hang on. DARKSTORM trying to get the early win with his feet on the ropes there. Referee Charlene McKenzie catching him.
Crafty veteran move there by DARKSTORM. But what I was saying, these guys are setting the pace for this entire tournament. This is the first match for the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship. By God, that is a mouthful.
Point of order, my friend. Second, because you remember Adam Revolver did get a bye in the first round of that tournament just a few short weeks ago after electrocuting the competition in Blood and Steel.
Mr. Electricity gets all the buys he wants.
Well, there you go. Hang on, ERIC DARKSTORM charging in, trying to rearrange the face of Tony Evans in that corner.
May have been successful in doing so.
Tony's definitely hushed right now.
Superior Tony Evans got to find a way to get back into this, but look at DARKSTORM continuing to apply the pressure, not allowing Tony Evans a second to breathe or recoup. Oh, hold on, handful of hair there.
Tried to pull DARKSTORM backwards and then shoving him face first into the canvas. And again, referee Charlene McKenzie now getting the face of Tony Evans saying, hey, get out of the hair.
I think she might be in over her head with these two in the ring. She just needs to let it go.
Well, DARKSTORM with Evans over his head, then dropping him straight down to the mat. Superior Tony Evans in trouble. DARKSTORM sees the opportunity for the pin.
Oh, Evans gets a hand on the rope, causes the referee to stop the count.
Both men.
Smart ring awareness.
Both men brilliant in the way that they're approaching this match here, taking every advantage they can. Like I said earlier, working smarter, not harder.
ERIC DARKSTORM now, though, just almost playing with his food, toying with Tony Evans there.
Oh! Wow! Spinning back fist. DARKSTORM taken down to the mat.
He's used that move to win multiple matches, but now DARKSTORM
using that veteran ring awareness, rolling to the floor. Okay. DARKSTORM, a veteran of many, many battles in and outside of that squared circle.
You're absolutely right. DARKSTORM is no stranger to violence or success here in OVW. But this is the qualifying match for the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Again, the finals will be at All Systems Go on May 25th, and tickets are on sale at OVWrestling.com. Which of these two men will be in that tournament?
Tony Evans shoving the referee into the ropes. Referee didn't see it as Evans. Oh, Evans steals a victory.
Here is
Evans
your winner,
in the tournament.
Entered into the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament, Superior Tony Evans.
Tony Evans advancing to the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Title Tournament. DARKSTORM seen his hopes going up in the clouds.
off. You got this. You're the former Triple Crown champion. Just remember that. Lawrence, he's the real fruit booty. Now go out there and kick that fruit booty's butt, all right? You got this. It's going to be easy. I'm there with you. Remember everything I taught you? All right? It's going to be easy. Come on, let's go. We got this. Snake, come on. We got it. Come on.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And now, the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week.
He's got the championship.
Jack Vaughn. Where the hell did Jack Vaughn come from? Right over the National Heavyweight Champion.
Referee missed everything. No.
Fanny Pack knee from Cal Hero.
He did.
Come on.
Your winner.
That was the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week. It's love in your mouth.
Folks, we are rocketing towards May 25th. We are rocketing towards All Systems Go, and tickets are on sale right now at ovwrestling.com. And Steve, we already know a little bit about that evening.
That's right. We will have the finals for the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament, and we already know a couple of the entrants. The first one we saw earlier, Superior Tony Evans, on his way to the next round of the tournament, but he's not the only one in it, Josh.
That he's not. After we saw the actions of Adam Revolver at this past Blood and Steel, Adam Revolver in that tournament, Adam Revolver is someone that we're going to see in our main event tonight. Adam Revolver may have had a bye in the tournament, but he's not going to get a bye tonight against Luscious Lawrence.
Well, Adam Revolver was one of the most damnedest things I've ever seen inside of a wrestling ring. Literally electrocuted 5 other men to secure that bye in the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Again, the finals will be at All Systems Go on May 25th, and you know what? Tickets are on sale right now. Davis Arena, are we going to see you on May 25th? Sounds like we're going to have a pretty big house, folks. Make sure you get your tickets in advance, but we got a main event right now before we get to that. There's only one man who can crack that door open. Eric, my man. Tell him who's fighting.
I'm going to kick it open, Brian. The following contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Thunder Island, Mr. Juicy Luscious Lawrence.
Big Daddy Nasty making his way to the ring. Former Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, Josh, and you got to think he's got his eyes on that tournament as well.
That he does. He's going to take out all of the frustrations he has on Adam Revolver tonight. You've got to think the captain of Booty Island wants that championship back.
The king of the juice is going to have his hands full with the most electrifying man in OVW.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Shannon the Dude and certified Luke Kurtis, and representing the faction, Adam Revolver.
Revolver, the winner of that 6-man Blood and Steel cage match just a few weeks ago. The man who secured a bye in the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Championship Tournament.
Well, first of all, ERIC Curtis needs to get it right. It is the faction, because they are the faction. There is none nearly as great as the faction in OVW or all of professional wrestling.
So if I was going to say, you are the most sycophantic commentator we've ever had here in OVW, that would be...
that same enunciation.
There we go. Got it.
You know, I would actually agree with that statement, Brian, and I hate to agree with you with anything.
I understand that. You've told me that many times. But here we go, guys. Luscious Lawrence and Adam Revolver one-on-one. A match that was supposed to happen last week, but Adam Revolver ran into a bit of an issue last week when this match tried to happen. In the form of Tony Evans making his way out here, Matt Vaughn, a special guest referee, to get bundles, guest timekeeper.
Hey, you know what? He got what was coming to him.
It was chicanery top to bottom is what it was.
You just love using that word, don't you?
I do.
Top?
It's my 10-cent word.
Well, and you've got to think, Adam Revolver is under pressure right now after that message from Jesse Goddard to the rest of the faction.
Thank you.
Well, you're absolutely right, Josh. I mean, there's always pressure when you're in there against Luscious Lawrence, a man who thrives off the OVW audience and a former Kentucky heavyweight champion. But the pressure on Adam Revolver goes beyond that. When you look at what Jesse said earlier, the mood he was in.
The long and short of it is win or you got to deal with the boss. Plain and simple.
And Adam Revolver, he's a man who's paid dividends in the faction, has helped a lot, but doesn't seem like Jesse cares. It's more of a what have you done for me lately situation.
Oh, now look at this. Certified Luke Kurtis grabbing the ankle.
The referee almost stepped on Adam Revolver.
Do you see the impact there on the back of the neck from Adam Revolver on Luscious? Now, we saw these three cohorting backstage, and you got to wonder what sort of devious plans were they talking up? What were these three stooges planning?
Why do they have to be devious? Why you got to use that adjective?
Have you met these three yahoos? Bunch of nasty intention Nimrods is what they are.
Now that's some juice. That guy knows juice.
Luscious getting rammed the top of his head first into that turnbuckle, or into that steel ring that's under that padding.
Luscious Lawrence in trouble here. Steve, Adam knows nothing about juice. He's more of an oat milk, if anything. But look how strong Lawrence is stopping that attack from Revolver.
Well, I mean, he's got legs the size of tree trunks. Those legs will block anything. Now Revolver with a little bit of comeuppance here.
Now, here's the thing, Josh. Let me ask you, you've been part of a faction. You know what it's like to be looking at maybe a weak link. Are all three of these guys worried about Jesse Goddard's movement? If one man loses, do all three of them lose?
Absolutely. Now, weak link isn't a word that I would use for any members of the faction, well, minus Shannon the douche. But, out of all of these individuals, you have to think, if Jesse Goddard is the man that's kicking them a little bit extra on the side, sliding them a few grand a month to do his bidding, for lack of a better phrase, yeah, you're gonna be on edge. You're gonna be worried. You don't wanna lose that extra income. And what these guys have done, they're strategizing again on the outside, and you have to think, what sort of nefarious means are they going to, don't shake your head like that.
These adjectives you guys are using, unbelievable.
And here's the thing, Josh, the money's gotta be one thing, but when you look at someone like Luke Kurtis, whose career has flourished since joining with the faction, you've always heard, it's warm under a dragon's wing, good God.
Revolver brought back in the hard way.
Lawrence just so strong. But here's the thing, guys. There's a sense of desperation, survival in Revolver tonight, and Luscious Lawrence has to be aware of that.
Luscious Lawrence has to have a sense of urgency because the longer he's out here with Adam Revolver and these two clowns at ringside, the longer he runs the risk of falling into whatever trap it is they've got planned.
You're absolutely right. Now, you know, you got someone who's got to be watching this match incredibly closely as well. A Jack Vaughn, who we saw lay out Goddard that lariat last week and gave the match to Cal Hero.
Got out right in the nick of time. He was about to get,
he's about to get served lunch in a way that he didn't want.
Thank you. I didn't know quite how to word that.
Would have been a big improvement for the face of Adam Revolver. But look, Revolver calling for a timeout, seriously?
I mean, he's got till 10. Take the full count, Adam. You have earned every second of it.
Or just stay out for 20 and then just get out of here.
Well, hang on now. Certified Luke Kurtis into the ring.
Oh, get dropped like a bad habit. Revolver trying to come in and capitalize.
Luscious just abusing people who are not in the match.
We shouldn't have been in the ring then.
Lawrence got eyes in the back of his head or in the back of those juicy cheeks. Either way, it paid off, and Luke Kurtis became a non-factor in his interference.
Probably smelled that cheap cologne coming from a mile away.
Smells good. I wear the same stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Wait a second. Luke Kurtis being ejected now by referee Jake Cloyd.
Absolutely not. That is so unfair.
Folks, this main event rolls on. Don't go anywhere.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back To your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Want to raise money for your school, club, or organization? You can bring the action-packed excitement of OVW to your town. Email info@ovwrestling.com today to find out more. High school athletic departments, police and fire departments, sports teams, civic groups, or any group wanting to raise money can bring the superstars of OVW to town for a night of hard-hitting, high-flying, action-packed excitement.
Welcome to OVW.
Bring the superstars of tomorrow to your town.
Back to this hour's main event. Luscious Lawrence going one-on-one with Adam Revolver. Luke Kurtis ejected just before the matchup.
A travesty unlike anything that we've seen since last week.
As Brian was saying, Luke Kurtis ejected right before the break, and Adam Revolver and Shannon the Dude have tried every underhanded tactic they could think of during the break to get the advantage, but Luscious Lawrence coming out on top.
Well, here's the thing. When you see the same movie 10 times, you kind of get the villain's MO and you get to know what they're going to do. Shannon the Dude and Adam Revolver have used all their spots.
Don't you dare!
Oh, Luscious getting Revolver a little bit of that Kentucky Hot Brown.
That was the worst thing I've ever heard, Josh.
You're welcome.
Gonna go wash my hands here in a minute, but right now, Luscious Lawrence washing his own hand on his behind. Oh, God! Revolver running straight into that brick wall.
I hate to say it, but that was on Adam. He should have seen it coming.
Lots on Adam right now. Adam Revolver
needs
trying
to wipe
get
it off.
Revolver trying to get out of the ring here, trying to get away from Luscious Lawrence. Ooh!
But Revolver just dropping down, hot shot in that neck of Lawrence across the top cable. Now Adam Revolver trying to capitalize on this.
One of the craftiest men to ever step foot inside of the squared circle here at Davis Arena. Adam Revolver can and will do anything to have the advantage in a matchup.
I'll give you that. Revolver's crafty. If there's any craftier to have a business account at Joann's, I understand that. But he's also deplorable. He does whatever he can do, the lowest hanging fruit, he always goes for it.
He is entertaining these fans right now, having a brilliant tete-a-tete with
Oh,
them.
come on.
And now Shannon getting himself involved. You're not a part of this match, douche.
Shannon the Dude paying dividends at ringside.
Oh,
per
did I mispronounce
usual.
that again?
Referee didn't. No, you said it right. Referee didn't see a thing. Look at Adam Revolver now, taking advantage of the distraction, the interference.
What was he going to do? Just not? You're like, oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Lawrence.
he
Let
would
me lay
keep
down
himself
for
at
you.
ringside. He would try to coach his man. He would try to give some direction, not get directly involved. That's not what he's supposed to do.
You've been a manager.
I have, and I've done some things in the past that were nefarious.
Look at Lawrence dropping those
It's fun.
lunchbox hands on the face of Adam Revolver now, powering back into it. And that's the thing, guys. No matter whatever Shannon and Adam are doing, Luscious has an answer for all of it so far.
But Adam Revolver with an answer right there and puts that boot into the mouth of Lawrence, and now trying to work over that lower back.
That's a hell of a lower back that he's got to work on. The musculature of Luscious Lawrence is a sight to behold.
Just digging at Lawrence's face.
Lawrence very juicy and top heavy. And you work on that lower back, all that weight's going to be pressing down on your spine.
Oh, now just scrubbing it into the canvas. And folks, here's what you guys don't understand, okay? That canvas, it is not soft. I want you to reach down, and if you're wearing blue jeans, find a pair. Now try to scrub that across your face. It's like having the worst rug burn ever. It takes off layers of skin.
Oh, God, spinning back elbow there. Revolver taking Luscious Lawrence down. Go for the pin, sees the opening. 2 count there, Luscious Lawrence not wanting to get beaten here in the main event of this hour of OVW.
Adam Revolver in firm control with that chin lock.
Looks like he's reaching out to grab a rope, but he is in the dead center of the ring, nowhere near one. Maybe trying to draw the energy from these fans here.
I'm wondering why they look like a candy cane in there. You get the tan bronze physique of Luscious Lawrence, the pale prince that is Adam Revolver. And look right now, Lawrence overpowering Revolver.
Oh, Lawrence now full Nelson and sits out. Booty bomb?
Good Lord, whatever it was effective. Revolver's entire being being smashed down to the mat. Now, clothesline after clothesline from Lawrence.
How much damage has been done?
Big Bad Famous are there. Lawrence, though, taking a little bit too much time to gloat. Needs to get back on the attack.
Revolver's in rough shape here. All the momentum in the corner of the King of Juice.
Power slam, and once again, that fly in the ointment, Adam Revolver sticking his nose in where he doesn't belong.
Shannon, the dude distracting the referee, now allowing Luscious to get the pin count there. Oh, referee threatened to throw out Shannon.
Please do.
Don't you dare, he's got his manager's license.
Shannon now backing down once Luscious Lawrence getting involved as well. Well, Luscious has still got a match going on. Hold on. Lawrence in pursuit, tired of Shannon's shenanigans.
I think everyone in the Davis Arena is tired of Shannon's shenanigans. But look at this, right into a sleeper hold from Adam Revolver and Luscious Lawrence, dead center of the ring. He's in dangerous territory.
Adam Revolver's won championship after championship with that sleeper, Steve.
He's got one of the best sleepers in the game right now, and around that thick neck, Luscious Lawrence, is he going to be able to put the big man out?
Here's the thing, with each breath he lets in, Adam just clinches tighter, seeking in that airway.
Luscious Lawrence fading now. Referee Jake Cloyd in position, checking on him.
Trying to squeeze all the juice out of the grape. Revolver might have Lawrence here. Lawrence even considering tapping there, it looked like.
He was inches away, mere inches away, but now it looks like he's getting back to his feet.
That rush of adrenaline. Lawrence looked like he was going out. No, just dropping Revolver.
Folded him like an accordion.
Lawrence finding something at the bottom of the fishbowl, finding some energy and dropping Adam like a bad habit. Now Lawrence feeling it, this crowd coming alive.
Shannon the douche once again up on the apron.
Oh, Lawrence going for a one-night stand. Oh, Luke Curtis is back out here.
Certified Luke Curtis already thrown out once by the official, but...
Oh, Luke Curtis got thrown out by the official, but he's gonna get brought in by Lawrence.
Wait a second, what's Revolver? Oh, Revolver with that taser again!
Are you kidding me?
Right to the back of Luscious. No, 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 come on!
What a piece of trash.
Here is your winner, Adam Revolver.
What a shocking win by Adam Revolver.
Will you stop?
Luke, got to give the assist to Luke Curtis. Running out here with that stun gun, that taser.
We'll give the assist to Curtis.
Your winner,
the taser.
Mr. Electrical, Adam Revolver.
Mr. Electrical? What's he gonna rewire a house?
It's a stupid name.
What a joke.
It's a stupid faction who can't do anything without cheating. This is professional wrestling. Have some decorum and have a freaking match once in a while.
The faction once again stealing a victory.
Is there anything these guys won't do? Their cowardice knows no bounds.
I was driving home from practice.
Welcome to OVW. To announce that we will be holding a tournament for the Kentucky State title, and this will be a one-night tournament, and we will have qualifying matches that will start next week.
But what I want, yes, if you lose, you're done at OVW. Not that easy. Oh, it's that easy. No. Yes or no.
You just closed the door. Oh! I just closed the door!
Haley's throwing hands, trying to get out, and does.
And he finds out of that ripcord lariat.
Oh, hold on, there's Leila Gray.
What's Leila Gray doing?
Oh, hold on, Leila Gray, where the hell did Leila Gray come from?
But hang on, there's HOLLYHOOD HALEY J.
Speaking of imposters, we know there's only one baddie at OVW.
Down flat. Hold on, Shawnna Reed, where the hell did Shawnna Reed come from? We're all just intent on tearing each other apart. The cage match wasn't enough in blood and steel. What is it going to take?
I just been informed by Al So that there is a special timekeeper for this match. The Hustler to get Punto. There will be a special referee for this match.
Wait.
Good fella, Matt Bun.
Shane, the dude,
He's not keeping time.
Oh!
Don't put your hands on buns.
He might not be keeping...
Adam Revolver Don't put your hands on the referee!
Where's the unjust?
Oh, Adam Revolver and Shannon the douche now, tucking their tail and running away.
What the hell?
The special guest ring announcer is Superior Tony Evans.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy!
One night stand power slam.
What? He's got the championship!
Jack Vaughn! Where the hell did Jack Vaughn come from? Right over the National Heavyweight Champion. Curry missed everything. No! Fanny pack knee from Cal Hero. He did it! Come on!
Are you ready for some action?
Folks, we got action top to bottom tonight, but as you just saw before the show started, Jesse Goddard's in the faction rife with some misfortune as of late, and Jesse Goddard's in a special way because of it. Let's take a look at the OVW National Heavyweight Champion and his state of mind as of right now.
You're very lucky and fortunate to be a part of the Kentucky State Championship Tournament. All you gotta do is win now. That's it. Win. Because if you don't, you'll find out what happens when you don't win. Certified Luke Kurtis, the man that's notorious for losing. I don't like losing. And I'm really not liking you, Luke. So when I suggest that your career's on the line, don't take that as a threat. Take that as the benchmark for where your life is at right now. That's where you are in the world. Because if you lose and you cannot obtain the Rush Division Championship, why go on? Why? Why be a part of the faction? Why come to OVW? Why try to even continue with your career? You shouldn't. So Jack, stay out of my way. Cal Hero, I demand, I will get a rematch. A new day is dawning, boys. Mr. Nice Guy is long gone. I guarantee it.
Well, Jesse Goddard is never what I would call Mr. Nice Guy, as he said, but this is a totally different Jesse Goddard than what we're familiar with.
He has been an absolute sweetheart up to this point. Let's be realistic. Jesse Goddard has been fair and reasonable up to this point.
Jesse Goddard is more incensed than I have ever seen him, and you've got to think, Luke Kurtis and Adam Revolver, they are feeling the pressure.
They are under the knife tonight, folks, but there's only one man who can get us into the rest of the evening. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I can do it, Brian. Your following contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Area 51 is the Galaxy Collector, Danny Astro.
Danny Astro, a standout from the OVW Combine, guys. And he has made waves since coming into OVW, but still looking for that big win to put him on the map.
He picked the wrong night, though. If he wants to make a mark on OVW, I do believe he is in for the toughest fight of his life.
And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, the Scottish War Machine, Crixus.
Crixus, a man with gold in his eyes, sights still set on the OVW Heavyweight Championship held by Mahabali Shera, and a man that still feels like he's not had a chance to get a fair shot at that title.
John, just the title, Josh. A fair shot at a man that he once called a brother. Crixus, the Scottish War Machine, has been on an absolute war path as of late, with Shera being the ultimate end game for him. Ooh. Danny Astro, not a small man, just got tossed like a child by Crixus.
Crixus has some of the, just the most unbelievable strength I've ever seen from a human being.
Not just the strength, that explosive quickness. I wouldn't call him agile. Now they're doing cartwheels, but he is so fast.
It's the strength, it's the aggression of Crixus. That's what it is. It's the aggression. And when he steps in to this squared circle, it's like he's stepping into a coliseum. He's fighting for his life every time.
He's a man with the size of, he's got a fight in him the size of the Scottish Highlands. And right now, Danny Astro's getting every bit of it. Ooh, God, big shoulder to the midsection.
Crixus just trying to run right through him.
You gotta think Shearer somewhere watching this very closely. You gotta think Luke Curtis, Adam Revolver, Shannon Dude somewhere watching this very closely.
Oh, look at this, though. Danny Astro up and over Crixus.
Crixus takes that drop kick, but doesn't even go down to a knee. Oh, God.
What a spear.
Nearly cut Astro in half with that one.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Turn him into Haggis right here in the middle of the ring. Now look at Crixus, just intensity personified.
The impact of someone like Crixus, that can lacerate a kidney. That can blow your spleen out.
Ooh. They heard that one in Glasgow, Josh.
Give me a little kiss, brother. That's it.
Your winner, Crixus.
What an impressive victory out of Crixus.
So you're looking certified. That's a certified suit right there.
Absolutely, baby.
And he's not certified.
Come on, champion of casual.
You got this, baby.
Yeah.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word.
Huh.
Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Ups you need.
Oh, God.
That running cross out of cash flow. Cash flow, look at the agility.
Twisting payload there.
Cash Flow
Was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Austin, Texas, Manny Domingo.
Manny Domingo, the man from Austin, the Latino, the can of Go-Go. The king of the 450, Josh, one of the most exciting men in the Rush division.
One of the most exciting men in the Rush division and one of the most loved men by the OVW faithful. They love him some, Manny Domingo.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Shannon the Dude and Adam Revolver, and representing the faction, Certified Luke Curtis.
Talk about one of the most beloved superstars in OVW, by God. Certified Luke Curtis. Why are you both staring at me?
Beloved.
You're an idiot.
By me?
Once again.
Okay.
And by Shannon.
And look at this. He's carrying that bloodied mask from Blanco Loco. And just last week, we heard Blanco Loco make an offer to Luke Curtis.
You know, I gotta say, I kind of feel for Luke Curtis tonight with all the pressure he's under with not being, he has to win tonight. You heard Jesse Goddard, he has to win. Not only that, he has to answer Blanco Loco, career versus championship. Luke Curtis got a lot going on tonight, and you see that in that look of seriousness and determination
So
on
what
his
you're
face.
saying is we don't need any tomfoolery, any chicanery, if you will, from Manny Domingo, because you know he's up for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being informed that Shannon the Dude in this match is going to be handcuffed to referee Jake Cloyd.
Really? What? I'm absolutely okay with this.
I know you don't want to see Shannon the Dude do anything, but I do like that idea. I'd love to see Shannon do that.
In handcuffs, a good place for Shannon the Dude, but that's beside the point.
Who is making the...
Shannon must be...
If you want to go over there and talk to him, you're more than welcome, Steve.
And the referee has ejected Adam Revolver.
Yes!
There we
This
go.
is unbelievable.
This is awesome.
Jake Cloyd coming out here and leveling the playing field. Luke Curtis now got a third thing on his mind for the evening.
Well, good job, Jakey boy.
You know, I'd write a letter to whoever runs OVW, but I'm sure they can't read.
And you can't write. So
there you go.
Luke Curtis trying to get things started fast here, but Manny Domingo getting out of the way.
This is the best thing that could possibly happen for Manny Domingo.
I don't feel good about any of this.
You're handcuffed. That's funny.
It's a level playing field now. Manny Domingo and Luke Curtis one-on-one.
I'll take the key.
And guys, you gotta
I'll
imagine.
take the key.
Goddard somewhere watching very, very closely. Look at the frustration already building in Luke Curtis.
Manny Domingo.
Well, I mean, he's been cheated. His manager's on the outside, handcuffed to some...
Look, the point is, Manny Domingo now has the fighting chance to beat Luke Curtis. Luke Curtis has the ability, if he's as good as he says he is, to win this one on his own.
You can hear him screaming for his manager.
Luke Curtis pleading with Jake Cloyd, saying to let Shannon the Dude go, but he needs to pay attention to Manny Domingo. Oh, Manny Domingo face first that middle turnbuckle.
Domingo's head snapping backwards. They give the man whiplash doing that.
I'm going to go get the key from the ref. This is...
Sit down.
This is unfair.
Guys, now, Manny Domingo and Luke Curtis have a long history. They had that brutal feud over the OVW Rush Division Championship. They got wins over each other. I mean, these two were so back and forth, it was a pendulum.
That they do. You know, as we saw in last year's OVW Summer Tour, certified Luke Curtis, Manny Domingo beating each other from pillar to post all over. And you got to think Domingo knows what's in Curtis's playbook, just like Curtis knows what Domingo has to offer.
Well, not only that, you got to think Manny Domingo still sore after coming so close to the Rush Division Championship multiple times, only to have Luke Curtis continually slither away.
Big back body drop sends Curtis up into the lights.
Now, here's the thing, guys. Every time Curtis hits that mat, you see that extra little frustration, that extra sense of desperation. Knowing Goddard is watching, knowing Revolver is gone.
Well, I mean, Luke Curtis has been cheated. He's usually got his helpers, which, you know, help him legally throughout the match.
Oh!
Low bridge. Curtis goes over and down to the ramp.
Giving him pointers, refreshing him.
Curtis certifiably face first to the outside. Manny Domingo grabbing that jaw and needs to capitalize on this moment of advantage over Luke Curtis.
Manny Domingo taking a much-needed moment to breathe, though. Could it come back to bite him in the rear end?
Luke Curtis coming over to Shannon the Dude, trying to get him out of that. And you see our ringside doctor, Dr. Asa, just watching this all unfold.
What is the ref doing? He can still talk to him.
Oh, and he's got it by the ear. Domingo has certified by the ear.
Count him out, ref. That's illegal.
Manny Domingo doing what Curtis's mom should have did years ago. Oh!
Domingo just pulled hard to the floor, and Curtis unloading stomps into his midsection.
Curtis now gets some stomps in, getting back in the ring, letting the count continue. Curtis looking to get a quick win here with the count on Manny Domingo.
Count faster, ref.
That's not how it works.
I'm going very slow.
Manny Domingo's got to get back to his feet. He's got to get into that ring. Referee's up to 8, and Domingo breaks the plane of the ropes.
Even the ref's cheating.
What?
Luke Curtis stomping Domingo the second he gets in the ring, though, not letting him get his feet under him. Oh, goes for the dropkick, but Domingo held on to the top rope.
short double barrel drop kick right into the mouth of Curtis. And now Domingo unloading rights and lefts. Man, Domingo's feeling fired up, guys.
Domingo landed whatever he can get there. The referee breaking it up, though.
But Curtis goes to the throat and stops the momentum of Domingo momentarily.
And this ref on the outside manhandling the manager.
Thankfully.
You see, Luke Curtis desperate for Shannon the Dude's help. Just
Oh, now hang on. Luke Curtis has a hold of referee Jake Cloyd. It's a $10,000 fine to strike an official in OVW. Oh, look at that! Manny Domingo like a heat-seeking missile right to the face of Luke Curtis.
Tope suicida for Manny Domingo, and now getting Luke Curtis back in the ring.
200 miles an hour, and now in like a house of fire.
Domingo chopping and punching away at Curtis. Curtis reverses the Irish whip. Domingo stops short, forearm to the mouth.
Crowd chanting on for Manny, and I think he's feeling it. Oh,
look at that bulldog out of Domingo.
Almost a defensive maneuver, but it worked, and now Luke Curtis planted.
Didn't quite land that flush, but he landed it enough to do some serious damage to the former Russian Division champion.
Wait a second.
Ooh, running forearm in the corner.
OVW faithful, a little bit split here. Let's go certified, and certified sucks shits. Oh, but Domingo unintentionally wipes out the referee.
Oh, looks like that referee just stepped right.
Both men down. It's like a car crash in the ring, guys.
How uncoordinated is that referee?
There are bodies everywhere. Hold on. Referee Jake Cloyd had to distract him detach himself from Shannon the Dude and make his way into the ring to check on everyone.
But now Shannon the Dude not cuffed anybody. Shannon's got that stupid radio heavyweight championship and just threw it into Luke Curtis.
I mean, it's made of cheap plastic, but it's a thick metal plate underneath.
Well, Domingo now gets his hands on the belt. He's not letting it go down like this.
Domingo, hold on. Domingo might be thinking he's going to use it himself, but hold on.
No, Jake, no, Shannon threw it in.
Oh, Luke Curtis tried to attack him from behind. Manny ducked under. What the hell? Adam Revolver.
Oh, Adam Revolver with a low blow. The snake just slithers back out of the ring. Referee didn't see it. Come on.
Revolver
Your
with the low blow
winner,
and
certified
Domingo.
Luke Curtis.
Collar and elbow. The wrestling brand.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Want to raise money for your school, club, or organization? You can bring the action-packed excitement of OVW to your town. Email info@ovwrestling.com today to find out more. High school athletic departments, police and fire departments, sports teams, civic groups, or any group wanting to raise money can bring the superstars of OVW to town for a night of hard-hitting, high-flying, action-packed excitement.
Welcome to OVW.
Bring the superstars of tomorrow to your town.
Folks, welcome back to OVW. What a night it has been. Now, we are proud to be a part of the community of Louisville, Kentucky, and everything it offers. We're talking about bourbon. We're talking about the leading distributor of disco balls. I'm talking about Louisville Feastaville, Josh.
Yes, the Louisville
Festaville.
Thank you. Kroger Festival at Waterfront Park. We are doing OVW's annual Run for the Rope show tomorrow, and all it takes is a Pegasus pin for entry down at Waterfront Park. We're doing a live meet and greet with OVW superstars at 5:30. Show starts at 6:30. But Brian, I think we've got something more pressing.
You're absolutely right. We got a match. No, not a match. We got the first ever Outrunners Retro Lounge.
was only a matter of time before the youngest men alive got their own interview segment because the world needs to hear what they've got to say, and by God, tonight we are gonna get it.
Someone get that young woman ringside, a doctor. That was the strongest high fives I've ever seen in my life. This is the youngest talk show in OVW history with the youngest men alive. Grease up your jet skis, hide your girl. It's the Outrunners.
Move over, Sally, Jesse, Raphael. You got nothing on these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fine, fine people at the Hustle and the Muscle Productions proudly bring to you the hottest, the longest running, the youngest sports entertainment talk show this side of Larry King. Welcome to the Outrunners Retro Lounge. Tell him, Turb.
Truth, you know as well as I do, but I'm gonna tell everybody here the story. When they said, Truth, Turbo, we need something to spice this place up. We need a talk show. I said, what are you gonna do to get it to us? They handed us a blank check, that's right, to spend all this money on this gorgeous set. Our wonderful outfits. This chain's so cold it gives me a brain freeze. But first we spent money on our jet skis and we headed up the Mississippi from Miami Beach, Florida, cut across to the Ohio River and landed right here in Louisville, Kentucky at the Davis Arena to show you here tonight what this talk show is all about.
I watched him the whole time. It's like a Santa tracker, but it's a jet ski.
But geography, I don't...
No, it happened.
It was a scenic route.
But this talk show, it wouldn't be anything if we weren't here to hit the real heavy hitters, those hard-hitting questions, that real gotcha journalism that you won't see anywhere else on these awful talk shows. We're gonna do it here tonight. So I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our very first guest on the Outrunners Retro Lounge. Everybody give it up for Crixus. Oh, Crixus!
I'm already learning something from these Outrunner shows. I didn't know his name was Crixus O'Crixus.
It's not...
Turbo Floyd just said it, Josh.
Oh, my God. Anyhow, what a get for your first guest on the Retro Lounge, the Scottish War Machine, Crixus.
One of the more intense individuals to ever step foot in OVW.
A man who typically talks with his fist. I'm curious what's on the mind of the Scottish War Machine.
Crixus, before we get started, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm sure you're wondering, I'm sure all the runners are wondering, what is underneath the curtain? And Crixus, I wanted you to be the first to experience. Right here, a drum roll, please. I said a drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the Outrunners Retro Lounger 5000. Go ahead, take a seat.
Go ahead.
Is that a blow-up Adirondack chair?
No, it's the Retro Lounger 5000.
You don't have to sit in it.
That's an expensive piece of furniture, Josh. Show some respect.
Very expensive. We'll talk about that later. Crixus, the...
Boys, I like you guys, but even that's a bit too colourful for a war machine.
Very expensive, very expensive. We'll get to that later. Anyway, Crixus, the people want to know, the last time we saw you before tonight, you were in that twisted hellscape of blood and steel. What has been going through your mind?
You had to bring that up, huh?
The people want to know.
You know, I could make all the excuses in the world, but at the end of the day, he won. He walked out that cage with the belt, but I walked out too.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. That takes a big man. Turbo, I think you had a question.
Crixus, and I hope you're ready for this one, because this is the heaviest of hitters. Real gotcha. Holy heck, what is that? I just caught a glimpse of myself in the cam there. And changing up the question here real quick. Crixus, have you ever seen somebody So tan, so young, and so vascular is the Outrunners. Have you seen it?
Before you answer that, Crixus, that reminds me, we want to take a moment of silence here for a colleague, a peer in the world of journalism. His name is Jerry Springer. Just a moment of silence, please. Turbo.
Shut up.
In the arms of the angel of
SHALONCE here?
Thank you, that's enough. Crixus, what the people want to know, you've been very hot backstage,
Brother,
sour disposition. I know you want these people, you had something to tell these people, you got your eyes on the prize. Let these people know what you came to say.
Well, like I said, I still walked out that cage. Shearer's biggest mistake, I know you're watching, Shearer. Your biggest mistake, brother, was letting me walk out of there. Cause you know me, I'll stop at nothing. This doesn't mean it's over. You winning that doesn't mean it's over. Either I'll be dead or I'll have that belt. And I promise you, now or later, by hook or by crook, the War Machine will have a lion's head in one hand, and then they are the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Give it up for Crixus, everybody.
Strong words out of Crixus.
Give it up, what a guy. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Outrunner Retro Lounge. Tune in next week. Same Outrunner time, same Outrunner channel, so you too can keep up with the action.
Hold on. They got a second guest? That's how you debut. That's how the Outrunners do it. Not one guest, two guests. I'm impressed.
Oh, and Big Zoe, another great get as a guest.
I came out to put you fellas on notice. Derby City Destroyers, we're coming for the gold!
So keeping it short and sweet, telling the Outrunners they know what time it is. The Derby City Destroyers want the OVW Tag Team Championships.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't gonna be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was gonna be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
The following contest is a non-title bout, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Mayfield, Kentucky, NIKEEM, the Dream.
NIKEEM, the Dream, making his way to the ring, guys. One of the best high flyers we've seen come through Davis Arena. The kid's got so much heart. He's just got to get that first big win.
And here's the product from Mexico, New York. He is the OVW Thrust Division Champion, BLANCO LOCO.
Well, he's trying to get that one big win, and if he's able to pull it off tonight against the Rush Division champion, it could be the biggest win of his entire career.
Well, not could be. That's a darn certainty, Josh. But getting a win over BLANCO LOCO, especially the competitor he's been over the last several weeks, that is no easy feat. It takes a good man on his absolute best day to put down Loco.
I mean, there's tall tasks, and then there are damn near impossible tasks.
Oh, and look at that. NIKEEM right out the gate, taking the fight to BLANCO.
Now, here's the thing, guys. Loco, you got to wonder, is he 100% mentally in this match? Because he did lay out that challenge with Luke Kurtis last week. Championship versus career.
That's right. Blanco Loco threw down the gauntlet and said, if you want another shot at this Rush Division Championship, you need to put your career on the line. And the thing about that is, Loco, yeah, as much as he wants to win and retain that Rush Division Championship, he wants to take something away from Luke Kurtis, like Luke took Blanco's mask.
Well, speaking of Luke Kurtis, Steve, I mean, Luke Kurtis, you saw him earlier, desperate, worried about what Jesse Goddard is thinking.
Wow.
If Jesse Goddard is going to turn on him, I mean, you got to think he's watching this very closely.
Well, very cleanly. Oh, huge powerbomb. We saw earlier a very, very clean and innocent win, very much needed by certified Luke Kurtis.
Blanco Loco going up. We saw him signal for it. Could be going for the Final Fantasy. And thanks for coming, NIKEEM.
Your winner, the OVW Rush Division Champion, Blanco Loco.
Loco not getting paid by the hour, wrapping it up with NIKEEM relatively quickly in a very convincing win. But guys, we still don't know. Will Luke Kurtis accept his challenge?
That is the $1 million question everybody wants the answer to. Kurtis! Oh, Luke Kurtis tried to jump Blanco Loco. Blanco had him scouted.
How embarrassing for Luke Kurtis. Tried to do a sneak attack. Loco turned around too quick, and then Luke Kurtis made it look a fool. And you know Jesse Goddard had to see that.
Just the man I wanted to see. Are you feeling out of options, Luke? Are you desperate? Yes or no? Career versus title. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
This crowd, they want an answer, so does Loco.
See, it's not as simple as that. It's more nuanced.
It's very simple. How badly do you want this?
Well, not only that, how much do you believe in
He
yourself?
just said yes! Luke Kurtis, he just screamed yes!
Luke Kurtis accepting the challenge laid out by Blanco Loco. It will be career versus championship.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And now, the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week.
He's got the championship. Jack Vaughn. Where the hell did Jack Vaughn come from? Right over the National Heavyweight Champion. Referee missed everything. No. Fanny pack knee from Cal Hero. He did. Come on.
Your winner.
That was the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week. It's love in your mouth.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing part of team number 1 from the streets, the Bougeois baddie of OVW, HOLLYHOOD HALEY J.
HOLLYHOOD HALEY J, multi-time OVW Women's Champion, and someone who's had a tumultuous several weeks to say the least, guys.
Oh, she kind of lives a tumultuous lifestyle. It's par for the course for this woman. She's all drama all the time.
And her partner.
Hold on.
From the Bronx.
Didn't Indiana's being attacked at the top of the ramp by LEILA Gray.
Oh, it just ran face first into that steel ring post.
Maybe she should change that to the best at almost everything. Almost.
LEILA rolling into the ring.
Tiffany Nieves going completely horizontal after that head to the post. And hold on, Shauna Reed attacking Haley J from behind.
Haley J didn't see her coming.
Guys, the bell hasn't even rang. This match has not even started yet.
Haley double tough, but is she going to be able to handle both of these women? I don't know. Tiffany Nieves laid out on the outside.
Haley J's been in a lot of fights. The numbers are not always in her favor. You're never going to see the Bougetto is baddie back down.
I'm pretty sure that I heard Haley say, call for the bell, but Tiffany Nieves laid out on the floor. Haley wants a fight no matter what.
We should maybe have some medical officials or some referees or something go check on Tiffany Nieves and make sure she's okay. But Haley J, though, is she going to be okay in this now handicap match, essentially?
I mean, she is from the streets. She is the Bougettoist baddie.
You know, my question, guys, how exactly is LEILA Gray going to be able to be on the same page with the black-eyed Bruja, that witch of the fallen, Shauna Reed, as we've seen Shauna just playing mind games with the OVW women's locker room over the last few months.
Hey, you got Steve, I don't know what to tell you, Josh. Sometimes co-eds read the Necronomicon, and it works out. Right, and that's kind of what we're looking at. We see LEILA Gray teaming with Shauna Reed.
When has that ever worked out?
Big kick there down in the bottom turnbuckle. Guys, Tiffany Nieves still has not shown any signs of life
We
here
might
at
need to
ringside.
get somebody out here. I don't know if we've got any medical personnel in the back.
Shauna Reed and LEILA Gray, we're seeing, like you said, Josh, how are they going to be able to work together?
Like I said, just pie-facing her. Because Shauna Reed, now she's chewing on Haley's head.
Like pie face.
Do you think they learned something like that in the streets? Oh, maybe, actually.
In the streets, you scratch and claw, you bite, do whatever you can to survive. But Shauna Reed, she's from a totally different streets. They're paved with brimstone.
The daughter of 1,000 maniacs, Shauna Reed, going back, trying to get her hands on Haley J, but Haley trying to fight back here.
Just slinging fists left and right. But Shauna Reed just keeps overpowering Haley.
Do you buy brimstone individually or in bulk?
No, you buy it in bulk.
Oh, okay.
Haley now ducks that line, comes back off the ropes, tries for that cross.
Shauna Reed almost effortlessly, that otherworldly strength.
Tries to swing her through Haley with a quick roll-up, Brian.
2 count there, Haley able to get out. And big spear by Shauna, good God.
Shauna just impaling herself right into Hollyhood Haley J.
Like an evil torpedo. And now, LEILA Gray tagging herself in. Wanted to pick the bones of Hollyhood Haley J.
LEILA looking to prove a point, prove that she is the main baddie here in OVW.
This has just become a 2-on-1 assault.
You saw the pain just go across Haley J's face after that suplex. And again, guys, Tiffany Nieves not showing signs of life. This is a handicap match thus far.
Yeah, LEILA Gray setting her team up great at the start of this by posting Haley's partner, and Tiffany still laid out. It's been all team LEILA, Shauna, Fallen, Baddie. I don't know even what you would refer to them
the
to
Fallen
as.
Baddies.
I was going to let you workshop something
Wait,
there.
hang on,
Hold on.
hang on.
Haley, go for that ripcord. But Shauna Reed had it scouted. Oh, good God.
Both of these women had the same idea, roundhouse kick. Both of them are down, and there you see on your screen, Tiffany Nieves trying everything she can to shake the cobwebs out, but that steel post to the head.
Out of these 4 women, the only one on her feet right now, LEILA Gray. And doesn't look like she's in any hurry to tag in her partner.
You see Tiffany Nieves, she's right in front of us. The corner of your screen there, the top left, making her way to the corner.
And guys, you know Tiffany Nieves wants to get her hands on LEILA Gray when she might. She got the tag.
Tiffany now finding that second win, managing to shake those cobwebs, and letting that adrenaline flow through her.
Vengeance is a hell of a motivator, and right now, Tiffany Nieves getting a pound of flesh from her former best friend.
She doesn't just want a pound, she wants all of it.
LEILA Gray tried to get out of the way, but gets planted with that DDT by Nieves.
Short snap DDT, this could be it.
Shauna Reed ended up breaking up the pin.
Shauna missed and then elbowed LEILA Gray.
Hey, she got a little bit of Tiffany. She landed more on LEILA, but just a pump kick right into the mouth.
And hold on, look at LEILA Gray getting on. Hold on, what? LEILA Gray turning on her own partner. Guys, we've seen these guys have these ladies have intentions throughout this match, but now, face to face. Oh, forearm to face.
SHAWNA just seemingly feeling no pain as she shrugs it off.
Now look at their partners, and they're fighting in the middle of the ring. Haley's in now, Tiffany's in. This has been so characteristic of the women's division as of late. This chaos.
And yeah, it's just broken down completely. Referee has lost control and thrown this match out.
Typical for the OVW women's division as of late. Absolute chaos as this match breaks down. More referees getting people from the back on their way out to split these people up.
We had the cage match at Blood and Steel to get this taken care of. What the hell was the point?
Collar and elbow. The wrestling brand.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Want to raise money for your school, club, or organization? You can bring the action-packed excitement of OVW to your town. Email info@ovwrestling.com today to find out more. High school athletic departments, police and fire departments, sports teams, civic groups, or any group wanting to raise money can bring the superstars of OVW to town for a night of hard-hitting, high-flying, action-packed excitement.
Welcome to OVW.
Bring the superstars of tomorrow to your town.
The following contest, one fall, 6-man tag with TV time remaining. Introducing team number 1, the Nephilim, the Detroit Devil, the Dark Reverend. They are the Fallen.
The Fallen making their sinister way to the ring. Former OVW Tag Team Champions. Guys, we haven't seen Damone Silvino in action for quite some time.
My God, that not the referee, the cameraman almost just got eaten. You know they like to chew on their opponent. Hey, what is that hanging off the face of CDP?
He's foaming at the mouth. Has he had his shots?
I doubt it. Not all of them.
Frothing at the mouth, just disgusting.
He's at least got parvo.
Like a rabid animal, the feral child, CDP.
And their opponents introducing first, from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, the Fanny Pack Kid, Cal Hero. His partner from Jonesboro, Arkansas, the Arkansas Roughneck, Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Cash is king.
And their partner from south of Wall Street, the proprietor of the Chop Shop, Cash Flow.
What a formidable trio to take on the Fallen.
Three of the most popular superstars OVW has ever seen, ever graced the beautiful lights of DC Productions. Cash Flow, Cal Hero, and Tony Gunn.
Taking on three of the most unhinged, deranged, psychotic individuals that OVW has ever seen.
That actually seemed complimentary when you're talking about the Fallen, but you're absolutely right, Josh. Look at Tony Gunn and Cal Hero, who've really gelled together over the last couple of months. I mean, we saw them go through that blood feud a couple years ago. Cal earning Gunn's respect, and now seeming working as a team.
A shared enemy they hold in the faction, along with Cash Flow, and they're looking to prove a point here tonight against the sinister trio, the Fallen.
Well, let me ask you guys, do you think Cal Hero proved a point last week by getting the biggest win of his career in pinning the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Jesse Goddard?
I overheard him saying that was just the beginning, and we need to see what happens here tonight.
Jesse Goddard's clearly been watching this episode very closely to see how his cohorts in the faction do throughout the evening. You got to think watching this main event just as closely.
Well, ZDP scampering away. The Dark Rev gets tagged in, and now here comes Cash Flow.
Cash Flow, just a mastodon of a man. So powerful, so quick. Damn near unstoppable Cash Flow.
Cal Hero charges in with that European uppercut. And look at the Dark Rev. Again, it's like these Fallen guys, they don't recognize, they don't respond to pain.
I think they enjoy pain. I think it's beyond not recognizing
If we don't shame around here, that's okay, but when you're trying to beat your opponent, it makes things a lot more difficult.
It absolutely does.
But right now, the Rev has been isolated. This ring cut in half, and he is being worked over by Tony Gunn, Cash Flow, and Cal Hero.
How do they do that?
Cash Flow, getting the crowd to come level, goes for the chopping.
Oh, the Rev's chewing on the hand of Cash Flow.
He bit his chomping hand.
He's trying to bite his pinky off.
The educated teeth of the Fallen come into use again.
The chomp versus the chop.
Oh, God.
And the Nephilim takes one.
Welcome back to action, Damone Solovino. But hold on, looks like he's firing up the Nephilim. The Nephilim looking for a good fight. Cash Flow lighting him up. And ooh, Cal here with that bionic elbow to the forehead.
Cover. Referee quickly getting into position there, but only a 1 count as Damone pops off the canvas.
Sitting right up is Damone. These possessed, I mean, they're acting like demons for all intents and purposes.
No, hold on. Damone Solovino getting out of the way of another elbow there.
And just chewing on the surgically repaired shoulder of Cal.
Here's the thing, guys. The bites, they hurt, but they also get in your head. They mess with your psyche. And that's where the Fallen really excels.
Well, and the human mouth is also exceedingly disgusting. So when you're getting bit by one of these guys, you got to wonder, like,
you're absolutely right.
How many microbes, how many disgusting things are you injecting into the body with that bite, especially when it's from the Fallen?
I mean, they've got at least got parvo, as I discussed earlier.
Do you even know what parvo is?
It's something the dogs get.
ZDP, the frothing dog of the Fallen, and they're with Cal here, but no, Cal tagging in Tony Gunn.
Cal gets the tag to Gunn, and Gunn, best at what he does, that Arkansas roughneck. We saw him drinking whiskey, now he's kicking ass.
You're absolutely right. Ooh. And the kind of whiskey Tony Gunn drinks, it peels the paint off of a car, I'll tell you that much. But right now, he's trying to beat the paint off the Fallen. Tony Gunn, a former OVW heavyweight champion, TV champion, tag team champion. He's done it all. Ooh.
Oh, fanny pack knee out of Cal Hero while the Nephilim was hooked up in the ropes.
Well, hold on. ZDP up and ZDP down. Oh, Rev looking in to get a piece of his own. Oh, Tony Gunn calling for it. Hold on.
Drops the Rev. Now Gunn, he's got ZDP in his sights.
Looking to empty the barrel in the corner.
Gunn charges in, full head of steam. Knee right to the face of ZDP.
Full head of steam into the full head of ZDP. And hold on, Cash Flow going up top. Might be looking for that payload. Good Lord.
Huge payload. That's it.
Your winners, Cal Hero, Tony Gunn, and Cash Flow.
These 3 guys working like a well-oiled machine here tonight, fellas.
Tony Gunn, Cal Hero, and Cash Flow united in their hatred for the faction. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And these guys all coming together for a common cause, Steve.
Looking to prove a point, and by God, tonight they did against the Fallen. And next, for these 3, will be the faction What is going to happen next?
With these three on the same page, can they release the iron grip of the faction?
Wait a second. Look, Shannon the douche, Adam Revolver, and Luke Curtis. These three guys on schedule to be out here. That was our main event. What's going on?
I think they're coming out to prove that, again, they stand atop the world of professional wrestling. And they are...
On this rock, I will build my church. Luke, Adam, you're stuck with the plan. You know what it is we are building. You know what it is to be a part of the faction. You know what it is to live and to die by my leadership, my guidance, the one true national champion. Teamwork makes the dream work. But inside that ring still lurks the ghosts of OVW's past. Young Cal Hero, the one I thought had so much promise and potential, chooses to just cosplay with Tony Gunn as a drunken Rambo imitation. Congratulations, Cal. Your future's sealed. You're going to be just like Tony Gunn, which is nothing. But the true pain and misery and suffering I see in that ring, it resides in you, Cash. For so long, you've spilled the same blood in the same mud. You've been doing the same thing for the exact same amount of time for these many years where you're just chopping your way to mediocrity and irrelevance. I get it. You're reminiscent of the OVW faithful. You look like they look. You got the cleft palate.